How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a fun one. This is story time. It's the first story time on the channel. This is getting busted for weed in Mexico. So for those of you who don't know, Mexico's not the most lenient country for weed or drugs, really. Well, I mean, you can get Xanax with like it's ibuprofen out there, but not weed. That shit is shut down. You get death penalty pretty much. You get caught with that. So, anyways, went down there, senior trip. After graduation, high school, all my buddies, yeah, we're having a good time, partying and stuff like that. Drunk constantly, with the teachers and all that. If you ever been on a senior trip, it's a great time. I could make 100 videos, 100 story times about that trip. But yeah, one day I had my pen with me in Mexico. We're all smacking it, drunk, whatever. End up losing it, blacked out. You know how it goes. Big bummer. So get wind from one of the chaperones, one of my buddy's stepdads, that there is weed on the island. It's Cancun, by the way. This resort. Yeah, we're in Cancun, and we get word that from this guy's like 30 something, I don't know, whatever, stepdad, and yeah, we get word that there's weed on the island, and we're like, okay, what's that talking about? We know, so we talk to him. He's like, yo, you gotta go see the valet. You never talk to the clerks. Don't talk to the clerks. You gotta find the people that are they're parking cars and stuff. Driving golf carts. You know who to look for. Well, we didn't until we asked, but you need So we see him, see the guy, or we just see a guy on. Really, we just see the first guy, and we're like, hey, marijuana, just pot, and act like we're smoking, whatever. Just get it through to him. He, of course, speaks English. It's like, hey, sure, buddy, whatever. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do the accent. But he takes us to this cleaning supply room, closet type of thing. We're like, shit, we're cooked. I really thought we were going to some type of weird hotel interrogation room. I don't know. We're in Mexico and stuff, but we're some badasses. Getting some za. I'm like, fuck, it's over. Get back there, motherfucker. I mean, it's cleaning supplies and stuff, like linens. This is normal hotel stuff. And it reaches for this cookie jar, pulls it out, and it's about a QP in that motherfucker. It's just sitting there, like, type shit. So he gets a little scoops out, and probably just a little eighth, some a Mexican bunkweed, y'all know. But shit, it was that was like gold down there, man. That was, still think about it, man, because it was just the right place at the right time. When in Mexico, and on top of it, buddy gave me a free bag. For those of you who don't know, a bag is cocaine. First time doing coke was in Mexico. When in Mexico, pretty mid. Still made my face numb or whatever, but not the craziest shit. That could be a whole other story time. But yeah, I know he gave me that for free. Probably should have questioned that a little more, but not at all. So we get the za, kind of rally the troops a little bit. We're like, hey, we got some weed, we got some of that za, and everyone's most of a lot of them are pussy, a little too scared to or whatever, cause that shit smell, obviously. And we gotta find a room to do it in, naturally. Gotta be mine. No one else wants to, it's whatever, we get a little Coke can. Everyone knows, probably everyone's first time smoking was out of a Coke can. Put well, actually, we did try rolling a joint or two out of some gum wrappers, but yeah, wasn't the most optimal, especially on like 4 or 5 heads. So we eventually went with the Coke can, poked some holes in it with the fork, classic OG stoner method. And we're outside, sitting on our balcony, beautiful Cancun night, probably around midnight, trying to set the scene. There's like 4 or 5 of us. We're all pretty shit faced. One of my boys is blacked out on the ground next to us. It's a good time, and we're all just kind of sitting there passing around this Coke can, getting a little high, getting a little bunk highs, whatever. Then some of the boys leave. It's just me and like 1 or 2 of my friends left, passing it around, and out of nowhere, get hit by this spotlight from I swear, across the resort, like 200-300 feet, and I guess that's not across the resort, but it far away, hits us right in the face. Put that shit. We dump it out immediately, whatever. But I'm all my friends are like, oh yeah, there's no way they can find us, right? I'm like, well, they just shined a light at us, but there's no way that they can find our room and all that, whatever. I'm like, fuck that, bro. I know them. They don't play down in Mexico about that Zaw shit. So we dump all the evidence. Well, not all the evidence. We dump the ashes, everything. And then my buddy, who's blacked out on the ground, I toss him the rest of the weed. Is it more of like a quarter, I'll say. It was a decent amount. I was very saddened about this. But second that spotlight hits me, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna find us. Probably take a little bit, but enough time to get rid of it. Toss my boy who's blacked out on the ground this quarter, and I just tell him, hey, if you hear me coughing loud, they're about to come in the room. Just throw this shit off the balcony. So hand it to him. We're sitting on the bed, whatever and stuff, just tapping our toes, just waiting. Eventually, get a knock on the door. It's officer, and he's like, "Hey, can I access the room?" Why? What's this about, officer? They kind of just push past me. It's Mexico. I'm not gonna put up a fight or whatever. Call me pussy, whatever. But I'd still let them search the room. I'm hacking up a lung. I'm trying to get the signal off. You feel me? They go out. They're searching through the drawers, tables, desks, just trying to find anything that they can on us. They let all that's clear. I'm like, oh fuck, we good. They're not even gonna go to the balcony. I didn't even know if my friend heard me. Honestly, the balcony door is shut and everything. Then they're about to leave. Turn around. They say, wait, balcony. They go, open the door. I'm like, shit, my heart pumping. You feel me? They go outside, and they look around. My friend's just blacked out. He's asleep, so they think. He probably was, but he did get it off. He heard me. He heard the warning, and he tossed that shit. And I'm forever grateful for that, because could have been a lot worse. But we didn't get off scot-free, because as these motherfuckers are looking around, they don't find shit and everything. This police officer gets on his hands and knees and starts smelling the ground on the balcony. He smells marijuana, ashes, just ashes. Ends up charging us all some 200 pesos each, whatever. some light bullshit or whatever. Wasn't that crazy. Could have been a lot worse. But yeah, no, my friend, he saved my ass. I've just it was just could have been a lot worse, and I'm thankful that we didn't get caught with the full amount. I mean, they kind of setting it up for the tourists. If it's kind of setting it up for the tourists because we got that shit on the resort. It's almost like the fucking Reagan administration, but that's besides the point. But so hopefully y'all can learn something from me. How to ditch your shit. It's all about communication, man. Just communicate, even when they're blacked out. The boys will have your back, bro. Just so yeah. Just next time you're in Mexico, remember this and heed my warning. But no, it's probably not gonna be too bad. Have some fun, let loose. It's Cancun, bro.